This exercise is called the Pelvic List, which I learned from Katy Bowman. And it's a beautiful exercise to strengthen the lateral hip muscles and really put into practice that pelvic stability when you're doing any single-legged things. So I actually have found this really helpful for my pubic symphysis pain. If I am a bit more switched on and engaged through my glutes as I'm putting on undies or trying to get dressed, this actually decreases that tenderness that I feel. So let's practice. You're going to have your feet about hip width apart. Think about pressing one foot down into the ground. You'll feel your weight shift over a little bit, but you're pressing the heel into the ground, and that's going to tilt the other side of the hip. If that's feeling comfortable, not too tender, you can try the next level, which is the same thing. Load through one side, press one foot down. You should feel some work engaging these muscles around the side of the hips, letting the other leg float off the ground. Now you're working on a bit of balance and further strengthening these hip and glute muscles. If the balance side is a little bit too much right now, you can hold on to the back of a couch, kitchen counter, or wall if it's more comfortable for you. Right. Same on the other side. Pressing one foot down into the ground, which is going to tilt the pelvis. Use something for balance if you need. If you feel comfortable, you can let that foot float up off the ground. And we're looking for the work or sensation to be in the side, maybe towards the back of your bum a little bit. So if I turn to the side so you can see, again, same thing, shifting that weight, pressing down into the ground with one foot. My pelvis is tilting, but I'm mindful to keep as much as possible the pelvis over the ankle, so the weight's in the heel, not hanging out forward. This is just going to be hanging off the muscles at the front, so your hip flexors and your quad. Try to keep that load more into the heel, and you'll feel the glute participate more. Okay. Same on the other side. Press that foot down into the ground, weight in the heel. Drop the ribs so that you're not flaring up like this, trying to grip on for balance. And you can either just gently load to the side, or you can hold for a little bit longer, work on the endurance as well. Or you can do more of a transition, so actually work through that mobility. One thing that can be nice is to do this on a block or a step, and then you'll have more space to actually let the pelvis lengthen. So I'm just going to bend my knee, but same thing here. I can press to lift up, and then I can let my pelvis drop and lower down. This is going to lengthen and work the muscles now through a different range or different length and position of the muscle. Going up and down. If you want to progress that strength a little, it's actually quite tiring. And then same on the other side. So I'm just bending my knee so I can clear the floor. My foot's not going to get in the way. So you can let yourself lower down and then really engage, switch on the muscles at the side and the back of the pelvis. And for such a simple move, it's a little more work than it looks. All right. Again, I've found that to actually be quite helpful for my pubic pain. So if I'm trying to get dressed, if I just, without thinking about it, shift all my weight to one leg and try to pick up the other one to get my socks or underwear on, it actually does feel quite sore. But if I'm thinking, okay, engage, wake up these stabilizing muscles around the pelvis, and then I try to pick up my leg, it actually feels much more comfortable. So it might be worth experimenting. Try it out and see if it helps for you.